Hey, good morning. It is day 7. It's in the morning. The sun's starting to come up. Last night got down to freezing last night. So we had the coldest night so far. We had ice in our gold pan this morning, and that's a new thing for me. I mean, I think once before I've had ice in my gold pan. So we got ice in the gold pan, but it's starting to warm up real nicely now. And then all of a sudden, we did another yard. So this is day 7. This is our hole here. You can see all the cobble structure. Here's the do-it-yourself classifier screen that we've been using. It has a layer of chain link fence. It has a layer of half-inch hardware cloth. Works pretty well. We got to do some modifications on that. You can see our on-the-spot repairs that we made, but works pretty well. So we'll probably make some changes for that for sure. There's a little bit of cobble from the hole that we screened out, and that's more screened out material. So we got another yard. Okay, and here we're gonna run that. And this is the second yard. Sounds like a movie or something, but this is what we just did this morning here. And my dad's getting ready to set up the recirculator system again. I got a short little update here. Everything is working extremely well. The washing of the rocks. Again, this is about the second half of the yard that we're doing on the 7th day here. Going really well. We got the second half, we got the first half washed, and we got the second half of the yard there to run through now. So it's going very well. The whole system is performing terrific. It took about 3 hours last night, probably 3 hours, 3.5 hours to fully recharge the battery. All right, holy smokes, we got it done. We got the second yard. Took us 2 hours, give or take a little bit. There's all of our tailings, and then there's a real fine silt in the bottom of the tank. You can see in here, this is what washes through the window screen after we process it, and all of the gold gets caught up in this machine. She works quite well. So we did 2 yards. And we're going to get everything cleaned up here. We need to get our hole filled in and throw all the cobbles back in and all that stuff. Every time I go out and do mining, I end up collecting and taking lead out of the environment. And what you're looking at here is you're looking at steel BBs and lead pellets. A lot of lead pellets from air guns. There's some split shot from fishermen. There's a 22 bullet there. There's some bird shot. There's some real small bird shot in there, lead bird shot. So, you know, a small scale miner, I'm always collecting lead and as you can see, trash. But particularly in the mining operation, lead is one of the byproducts. Lead and also steel, iron. Those are all considered contaminants out here in the river, and I always collect that and I bring it out with me. I don't leave it in the environment. So There's the lead for yesterday. Here's the gold for the whole trip so far. This is for all of our sampling areas and also the yard that we ran yesterday. All right, I wanted to just make another mention that if you're interested in getting on the email newsletter or the free pay dirt drawings, go ahead and use my email, GTAO@protonmail.com. I'm going to need to have your email and your mailing address for those two items. Basically, I have a list for the email newsletter and I have a list for the pay dirt drawings. And so if you're interested in those things, please go ahead and provide your contact information at that email, and that way we can contact you when we have our first drawing, which is coming up next month, and we put out our first email newsletter. Thanks again very much for your support. I really appreciate it. Panning out the concentrates from the sluice, or the high banker, I mean, not the sluice, the high banker. It's going pretty well. We've already seen gold in that pan. Let me zoom in for a moment, Dad. Hold on. Right in there. You guys can see it. There's the gold right in that pan there. Pretty nice. Awesome. So while Dad's panning out the concentrates there, I'm going to go make some coffee. What a beautiful place. We're truly lucky to be able to be out here doing this. I'm going to end this video with a little shot of the river. Thanks for watching, everybody.